Hey everyone, welcome to another live stream today. Let me just... Trucker King is at it again. Another gifted membership. Old Rock is the lucky recipient. All these memberships. I didn't even catch up from yesterday's membership gifting, so I'm going to have a lot to do tomorrow because I ain't going to get to it tonight. I'm tired. So... I can hear a little bit of feedback. So let me just say we're gonna have an interesting convoy today. We've got Diane is in the voice chat. Why don't you say hello, Diane?
Hi, everybody.
There she is, and we've also got Lurch in here.
You rang.
We did. So
I know you're always ringing.
This is going to be Diane's first convoy, correct?
I did one earlier, but it was a while ago.
Okay. First live stream convoy?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, Bedrock.
Why are you tired? Stay up late last night playing a game or something?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Let me show you our trucks. Diane does not have a custom BTT skin yet. I anticipate she will be getting one in the very near future. Not this coming month, but probably after that, because she's a driving machine. In the meantime, this is her truck, a Peterbilt 579 low top. And then we are both sporting the new gas cistern trailer. gray and blue. So this is what she was already driving. I decided to go for it as well. So we are in Corpus Christi, Texas. And we're going to grab a load to go out of here. Something between 400 and 600 miles, I think. So we can do a couple of them, give or take. In the meantime, I do want to do some shout outs for the folks that are here early on and on time. We got Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro truck driver for January. Also our number 2 for February and March. And I think he's on tap for number 1 in this month. Let me just take a quick peek. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yes. But Farlander is on his heels. Well, okay. There's a 9,000 kilometer gap. I guess he's not on his heels, but he's coming up. Hey there, Thor. So we've got, you know what? Let's do a shout out for Diane. Diane is right in here, right in the Discord voice chat. So we'll give her the shout out because we'll assume she's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bedrock. Bedrock has been competing with Trucker King for gifted memberships. Trucker King, not being one to not be outdone, was having none of it. So we've got a bunch of gifted memberships. Thanks, guys. So let's see.
Bedrock says that's a unique purple. Like it.
Yes. So General Chaos was gifted a membership. And followed by High Life Transport Gaming, followed by Diego Vargas, G-Dog, SiSL Simulations, Gamer JP82, Jason Putman, Clive Hughes, Carlin, Newsass, Beta, and CNTNKS. I don't know how I should look at that. Let's see. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. So, what else? Looking through this. Looking for something new. Bogdan's in the house. Welcome, Bogdan. There you are. And I'm probably just going to get to other people. Uladrock landed himself another gifted membership. Susan Arthur is in the house. Hey, Susan. And Susan, when are we going to do one of these with you? I know you're a hard charger. Just got to get into that first or second place. Of course, you can win the drawings, too. Hamza Ken is in the house. Hey, Hamza. I'll get to you later. Trucking Kid. Farlander. Ramping Noob. The pin is blue. Oh, the truck is blue. Wait, what? My truck is blue.
It's a line from Liar Liar.
Oh. Okay. Got me on that one. All right. What else we got? Hamza Ken checked off. All right. So Diane is going to work on booking us a load out of Corpus Christi, and we'll see where we go. In the meantime, I'll do a few more shout outs. Go ahead, Diane. Let me know when you have a load picked out. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog, our top ATS driver for January. Isabella Hagloff. Did Pilot Bro make it in to this live stream?
I haven't seen him.
Trucker King 2010 is in the house. XLT 588 Gaming, and didn't I see Omega Trucking Replays, or maybe that was earlier? Silent Dilemma, Big Al 2424. He made it into the tail end of the members live stream, if you weren't here for that. By the way, before I forget, you may notice that badge icon in the lower right corner of your screen. For those of you who were not at the members live stream earlier today, that is a potential Swifty Award badge with a number in it. I'm using it as a crash counter. So when I have an oops, if it's my fault, or maybe even if it's not my fault, I will increment that by 1. Hopefully only 1. I had 1 in the last live stream, but we weren't actually sure I hit something. It just appeared that I did. I didn't have any actual damage from it. So we'll see if we can keep that at 0. It doesn't count if Diane crashes into me, right?
Okay, I got a load booked.
Okay, where to?
It is going to Asteria, New Mexico.
Okay. Artesia?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, awesome.
And it's from across the street at BP's.
How convenient. All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and it's off? Is it off the World of Trucks or the cargo market?
World of Trucks.
Oh, well then go ahead, head on over, and I'll be right behind you. I'm going to grab the load off the convoy browser.
Hey folks, I noticed 26 people are watching, but there's only 12 thumbs up. Go ahead, make Boomer's day and hit that thumbs up button.
Don't make me send Diane after you.
Susan says, when I win, I guess I'm not sure which to do first because I haven't won yet.
If you get first place, you don't have to choose. You just get it all. Just saying. And if you win second place or the runner-up, you choose whichever one you want. If you want a custom truck skin, I will understand. That's what most people have done. In fact, there's only been one person that convoyed with me instead of getting a custom skin.
What was that?
That's me mimicking my truck starting up. Oh, one more piece of an update, one more piece of news. Next weekend, I am not live streaming, or I have no plans to live stream unless something comes up, like a new DLC drops or whatever. I'm going to take the weekend off from live streaming. So I still plan on posting regular, well, the regular videos that have been irregular. I'm planning to get those up. We'll see if I follow through on that. I got a big workload with my website business, so I need to get some things done, and I need a little break. I haven't had a break in a while. Okay. Oh,
Said,
yeah.
Me.
The Trucker King says the Blue Yeti mic is on sale for $99 right now. That's the microphone I use for all of my live streaming and recording. That's a pretty good price for that microphone. Link in the description below. Bogdan, I do not. I don't have any plans for getting the Steampunk DLC. Doesn't speak to me. Anyway, I've got to get going. I got to catch up with Diane before she leaves me in the dust, because that's just how she rolls. If you have any, if you paid any attention to all of the truck driving reports,
turn right.
she is a driving machine.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Adam User is in the house and says, how you doing? I
Hey,
missed
Adam.
the earlier live stream.
I noticed you weren't there, but it happens.
Just be forewarned, those of you who are going to go back and watch that at another time, large chunk of time. It was a 4-hour stream.
Yeah, I'm still feeling the effects from that too.
Turn right, and then continue straight.
William Anderson asks, what engine/transmission do you use to get the turbo sound like that?
Well, that's not how I get the turbo sound like that. I have an engine mod
Arrive to your destination.
that does that. Where am I going here? I've got a 625 horsepower Detroit diesel, but that's not what does it. What does it is the engine mod, and it is not available publicly. Well, the mod is, it's a Slav Jerry mod, but it doesn't work with this truck, except mine does, because Pilot Bro modded it. He modded this mod. If that makes any sense.
It's a modded mod.
It's a modded mod.
Thor says, I got the Steampunk DLC for free because of an old World of Trucks event.
Cool.
Trucker King has his PC hardlined again. He's back to 820 down and 100 up.
Nice. No more excuses for crashing.
Well, his internet anyway. Adam says he was on a day trip to New York Botanical Gardens.
Oh, that sounds neat. So this is 32,000 pounds of ethane. I think that's propane. And we are headed to Artesia, New Mexico.
You ready?
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Ogden also got it from the Steampunk event.
Turn left.
Can't see.
I have the Trucks book map up on the other screen so I can see exactly where you guys are.
Awesome.
Keep right. Turn right.
Adam says, did that say ethanol?
No, ethane.
Oh, Bogdan, not methane. Ethane.
Ethane. You know what? I should have set the time before we did all that.
Go straight. And then keep left.
I did not pay
Pull
any
over so you
attention.
can.
You're what?
I'll pull over so you can.
No, because then it will make me late.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too late now. We're driving in the dark.
That's fine with me.
Keep left. And then exit left. Exit left.
Maybe fine with you, but Boomer seems to be afraid of the dark. TK said it's a World of Trucks, you can change the time.
Oh, that's right. I'm pulling over.
William Anderson says less traffic I find driving in the dark.
Well, that's true in real life, but it doesn't matter in the game. It's the same. Oh, I should have told you to get ready for a flash.
Adam Buser said I don't know my flammals that well. And Thor, Bedrock, and Bogdan are all saying the same thing. It's World of Trucks.
What's your speed?
50, 60 now.
Okay. Why don't you hold it there while I catch up?
Okay.
I'm not even up to 60 yet.
Okay, I'll slow down.
Just hit 60.
Bedrock says ethane, a colorless, odorless, gaseous hydrocarbon compound of hydrogen and carbon.
Uh-huh. Does that mean propane?
Adam's wondering how you're doing on fuel.
Who was that?
Adam.
Adam. Thank you, Adam. I need to get fuel.
Oh, looks like you got about half.
Now,
At least according to the truck's book map.
well, it's probably like a quarter to a third. I can't quite tell.
There's a gas station right here at the exit. Do you want me to get off?
Okay. Darn it, I'm in the wrong line. Made it without crashing.
Ramping Noob says it's used to make plastic.
Oh.
Audit says less than 2 hours and a few thousand miles.
Go straight.
Bedrock says, unlike propane, liquid ethane is not in common use as an industrial or domestic fuel. So it is not propane.
Got it.
William Anderson says, have you gotten the Texas DLC yet?
Anybody want to tell him?
They're in Texas. Then he also says there's a secret road near Thompson Falls.
But that's in
That's in
Montana.
Montana.
And I've been on that too. I had the Texas DLC before it was out. Just saying.
And Bedrock says there's TK again coming through as an overachiever because Trucker King said ethane is an organic chemical compound with chemical formula C2H6. At standard temperature and pressure, ethane is a colorless, odorless gas. Like many hydrocarbons, ethane is isolated on an industrial scale from natural gas and is a petrochemical byproduct of petroleum refining. Its chief use is as feedback for ethylene products. Thank you, Wiki.
Yeah. That was a heck of a lot of extra information. But now I'm not under the illusion that it's propane.
Bedrock shot back at TK. Ha ha ha. That's where I was getting my information from also. kind of info.
Turn left.
Okay, I got a green on the bypass.
Okay.
I'm holding at 35 until you catch up.
Okay. I got a green. Go for it. I'm right behind you.
Okay. 65.
And it
6.
says that is why we have dictionaries. Totally different book there.
Yep. But you probably, well, I don't know if you could look that up in a dictionary. That's a good question. You could probably look up the meaning of the word, and it's you know, its root, whether it's Latin or something.
Ryan says, "Hey Boomer, what did I miss?" Missed a whole discussion about ethane and what
That's
it is.
right. See what happens when you show up late? You miss out on science class.
Bedrock says, by the way, it is dark in Saskatchewan at 4:41 on January 1st. I will get in there tomorrow to sell my silage. Do not advance yet. Thor remembers the encyclopedias because he had a whole bookshelf full of them.
Yep, we had that at my place when I was a kid. I loved it.
Dark Storm says, howdy all.
Hey, Dark Storm.
So
Bedrock
traffic
said,
overhead. Sorry.
No, you got precedence when you're calling out traffic stuff.
Bedrock said, I mean dark.
Snow.
Darkstorm says, no, I'm in Ontario.
No, I'm in on January 1st. Edgewater. Or was there another question?
Unless he was thinking about Bedrock talking to him. Talking about it being dark in Saskatchewan.
Right lane and stay into the closest left lane you can. Because we're turning left up here.
Keep left.
Well, I'm glad you called that out because I was not paying attention. Again.
Bedrock says a dusting of snow.
Okay.
And then we're turning right up here.
Keep right.
Then for
And then turn right.
Continuing on I-10.
Turn right.
Lancy says, hello there, Boomer.
hey, Lancy.
Keep right.
Uh-oh. Bedrock says, I made another rookie mistake, but we will not talk about that.
Right.
I expect a full report later.
Taking a right.
Turn right.
Well, I can revel in your error this time.
Adam says, beware of thunderstorms. It is raining cats and dogs here in the New York metropolitan area. Thor says Diane would be a good spotter.
Maybe.
Bedrock has a question for Diane. Why have you not convoyed more with us in the open server? From what I've seen so far, you're a heck of a driver.
I just got my mic working, and I just got the mods back, so I'll be in there shortly. So
Good deal.
There you go, Bedrock.
So Diane, what is the backstory to your handle here in the game, Night Witch?
I formed my own trucking company a few years back, I think it was, and me and my ex decided that that would be the proper name for it, so it stuck.
Okay. And what got you interested in trucking sims?
I was watching YouTube one day and came across, I forgot who it was, but he was playing the game, and I'm thinking, well, that looks pretty cool, so I just sat down and watched it for a couple of days and decided, well, I'm going to go try it out, and I did. I got the free version at first, and somebody's coming on, and then I went and bought it.
And been hooked ever since?
Oh yeah. There's times where I would actually take a couple of months off playing, but yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's interesting. Did you ever have thoughts of being a real-life truck driver?
Oh yeah, I did there for a long time until I stopped driving, so.
Oh, you were a truck driver?
No, I was a cab driver for a long time.
Oh, a
and I
cab
just stopped
driver.
driving. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting line of work. I bet you,
Oh yeah.
just like Uber, you meet a lot of weird characters.
Oh yes, you do.
Thor says, can Boomer do something about his truck sound? Hard to hear over the engine.
Yeah, but not right away. I have to stop. I can do that. What I'd have to do is turn both of them up in Discord, or turn down the truck sounds in the audio settings for the game. So Diane tells me she lives in Illinois.
Yep.
Some distance outside of Chicago.
Yep, 2, maybe 3 hours away.
Do you get to Chicago very often, or do you have any reason to go there?
No, I've never been to Chicago.
What?
Nope.
Wow. I mean, I'm not suggesting you ought to go there. I'm just surprised that you hadn't been, seeing as how you live relatively close. I mean, what's it, about 80 miles, 90 miles?
Probably somewhere around there, yeah. No, just never had the not opportunity, but I never had the courage to go yet. So
Okay.
Keep left.
Edric says, much better. It was roaring in my ears.
I'll try to remember to turn down the volume next time we stop.
Adam is wondering if you were local or long-distance truck driver, Diane.
I was never a truck driver.
Cab driver.
I was a cab driver.
Ryan says the modders are taking their sweet time updating their mods.
Some of them, like Pro Mods isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I can't wait until they get theirs up and running again.
Yes, I really enjoyed Pro Mods.
Adam says, Diane, nothing is stopping you from coming to Chicago. And Bedrock said, if you ever go, you have to go to the pier.
Yeah, Navy
Oh,
Pier.
yeah.
And the Sears Tower. Well, I don't think it's called Sears Tower anymore, but that's what I know it as, the Sears Tower. Go up to the observation deck.
Maybe someday I'll get there.
Hey, Picard Gaming is here.
Hey, Sean. Welcome.
Thor says I was a cab over driver. Ryan was referring to the Midwest expansion mod. Susan finds that Pro-Mods always takes forever when something like this happens. Sound Taco says, hello, I'm trekking around Idaho. Have fun, sir.
Slow traffic in the right
Hey.
lane.
Well, you enjoy Idaho. I enjoy Idaho. I haven't been to Idaho in a while. I mean, not like US 93 Idaho in a while. Been through on the interstate a few times.
G-Meister says, good evening, Boomer and Chap.
Hey there, G-Meister.
Adam said, Chicago is a big transportation and railroad hub.
It sure is. Yep, one of the bypass freeways goes right over an intermodal rail yard. It's big. In fact, I think there's more than one of those intermodal rail yards. Although I could be wrong because it doesn't make sense, but it just seemed to me that there was more than one.
Slow traffic in the right lane.
Okay.
Quite possible, because I believe each different railroad has their own yards.
Maybe that's it.
Hugwash asks, do you need all the mods listed to be able to use the server?
No, I don't believe so. TK or Pilot Bro could answer that better. but I don't believe you do. You do have to have the mods that, if it's the modded one, you do have to have all the mods.
Adam says Chicago has 7 different railroad hubs going in all directions. No wonder why it's so busy.
Wow.
Laura says, wait, stop, pause the stream. I ran off G. Speaking of tea, folks, if you head on down to the description below, you can visit the Boomer Gamers Steam Elements store.
Merch
And
store.
Get yourself merch store and get yourself a BTT or Boomer Gamer coffee mug. You can have your drink of choice with Boomer anytime. JJ Man 1982 says, "Hey everyone,
Hey,
hopefully I can
JJ
stay
Man.
for an entire stream this time.
That would be awesome.
Though you're too late to be here for an entire stream.
Technically. But you could
You'd
be here for the
rest of this one, though.
Yes.
Trucker King said, as long as you don't go 4 hours again.
Right. I don't want to do that. I'm surprised I've recovered enough from that to do this one.
Trucker says, is that the new Kenworth? And if so, can you get it OFG, the ATS mod page? Oh, off the ATS mod page, or is it a proper mod?
This is the Kenworth T680 Next Gen. It is a modded truck. It is available on Steam in the workshop. And the actual description of the mod is in my description below.
JT Man says, Boomer, that was me the other day in Discord asking about seeing all my trucks in the garage in ATS. It still don't make sense to me, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I guess the reality is that you just can't display all the trucks because there's not enough room. Some people have dozens of trucks. I mean, and that's just, well, I guess you can only have 5 trucks at a garage, now that I think about it. But where would you put them? I mean, it'd be nice. But I was actually thinking of trailers too. Like all of the trailers that I use, I keep at my headquarters garage. Any trailers that I don't use are at the other garages and used by my employee AI drivers.
We're exiting right.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Adam says, do tankers need to be cleaned before loading different fuels?
You know what? I don't know.
Logan says yes.
I mean, I know that there's a, you know, you get tankers cleaned out. other things.
Get
Turning
ready to
right.
turn right.
Oh, it says because it becomes a contamination issue.
Right. But I don't know what you would clean them with. I mean, the chemical tankers like this. Maybe some kind of solvent.
Oh gosh, says it's 2:42 a.m. here with me. Hope I can stay awake to the end.
Construction ahead.
Hey folks, what is this I'm seeing here? There's 46 people watching, but I only see 31 thumbs up.
What? I don't see anything on my screen. You say construction? Diane?
It's not showing up on the stream.
Oh wow, okay. Well, I got it on mine, so.
Okay, we will go with what you see.
Oh, looks like the traffic at the other end was stopped, so...
Right. This wouldn't be the first time that one player sees stuff and the other player doesn't. I remember a convoy we did with a big group, and half the group was stopped for the road construction and the other half didn't see anything. I drove right through it. I didn't see anything, but everybody was telling me I was driving right through the orange barrels. Kind of funny, actually. In fact, Bucks shared with me his replay on his video of me driving through the orange barrels.
Yeah, I remember that one. Speed limit went down to 60.
Okay, what was that? Oh, loan payment time.
45.
Well, I don't know why that guy's not going. There's nobody. Well, I can't see anybody in front of him.
Ronald Felder says hi, Boomer.
Hey, Ronald. Welcome to the stream.
Ryan says, I see your company million miles.
Well, we haven't hit a million yet. But we are on a 1 million miles challenge.
I'm showing 800,882 miles for the month.
Oh, it went up. Well, of course it went up, but I mean, I didn't know we were that close to 800.
AFO Dragon says hi, everyone.
What am I missing here? Hey there, Dragon.
JJ Man says, I have a question. Is it considered cheating if you have the outside view on while backing up?
Technically, yeah, but I've been doing it a lot lately, but that's really just to share the view with everyone, just like I am now. I don't normally drive with the outside view when I'm driving by myself.
Right
Oh.
lane in.
But you do whatever you are comfortable with. Keeping in mind it's a game, although I treat it as a simulation. I'm also an experienced truck driver, so I drive. I normally don't use the outside view
Go straight.
for backing or whatever.
Go straight.
DFO says nice scenery.
You want to drop down to 30?
Go straight.
Ronald Felder says my screen is lagging. Might just be your internet connection because it's fine on my end.
It happens.
E3C says, good evening, Boomer. What truck are you driving tonight?
Kenworth T680.
Go straight.
Next gen.
Next gen. Thank you.
Right lane ends.
That truck right there.
Adam says, I think new trucks have different camera options on different points of view, like front cameras, side cameras, rear cameras, etc.
Well, they've all got that.
Speed limit set to 55 right now.
Okay.
Ronald S. says, thanks for the stream.
Thanks for being here.
Ronald Felder asks, what kind of mod is that for the train horn?
Probably sound fixes. All my mods are in the description below.
Left lane coming up.
As in we need to be in the left lane?
Yes.
Keep left.
Oh, the right lane turns. Ooh.
AJ Man asks, what kind of truck is Diane driving? I didn't catch it.
A Peterbilt. As far as I can remember now.
579?
Yep, that's it.
Ogden says, an idea from engineers is to put a screen on the back of a trailer and a camera on the front bumper to see what's in front of them.
Seems like a good idea.
Ronald S. comments a bit of sneaking while steering, but that's okay, I guess.
Yeah. bad as it used to be. It's not easy driving from this point of view and keeping it inside the lines, and shifting and talking.
Speed went down to 55.
I hear nature ringing. I will be back.
What's this guy doing?
Stay in your right lane. Speed went to 55.
Keep right.
Speed's down to 30.
Welcome to Carlsbad.
Go straight.
Speed went down to 25.
Go straight.
Well, I could be doing some shout outs right now. Cody Old. Wait, I got some other ones. G Meister, Solar Kraken, Farming Sins,
Go straight.
Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, and regular Nicholas. Knee High Sniper, Pilot Bro 39. JJ Man 1982 is in the house. Nick.
Go straight.
Cruise is at 65.
Okay. Oh.
Right lane when you can. Because we got to turn up here.
Roger.
Speed limit went to 40.
Ah. Lurch, you still with us?
Let's get back.
Oh. Future Endeavored, welcome. Ryan, I don't know if SES did anything, but we've got a mod.
Right.
I think it's installed right now, extended traffic lights.
Turn right.
Adam says, do some loads need a permit or mostly not?
Some do. Liquor loads do. You know, and beer, any alcohol.
Left turn.
And oversized loads.
Left.
Probably a few other loads I don't know about.
Turn left.
Ronald S. says, mods for the win, in general.
Yeah. I don't like driving without them anymore. Is that a train crossing? Oh, it's a red light.
Go straight.
I'm gonna adjust my volume down a bit more.
Ogden says, and containers for hazardous material.
Yeah.
AFO Dragon is heading out. Says, talk to you later.
All right, Dragon. I was just wondering if you got into the farm yet.
Adam's wondering how much does a permit cost for hauling across state lines?
Turn left.
It's not so much as about crossing state lines as it is through a state or into a state. So I guess that's technically. Hey, Ronald, welcome to the adventure. Is that a courtesy of TK?
He says, okay, what? How? You are gifted a membership from TK.
Right. Trucker King likes to gift memberships, and YouTube assigns them randomly. Are you back there in that tight spot? On your
Yep.
right? Yeah, I think
I'm
I am
alright,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to make work for me.
Yep. TK just said, I like making Boomer update his list. Or once had a load to Paris. He needed a permit to enter Paris and a police escort in and out of town.
Well, I know where mine is now.
Hardico says, hi, I'm new to the channel. I also play in ATS.
Welcome, Kyle. You might consider joining my Discord server if you want to get together with other folks who like to play the game.
Adam says, maybe you could test her for her reversing skills in a tight parking spot, or you don't have to.
Yeah, I think she just passed.
Ryan asked, are you going to change the time since it's getting to be night in the game?
When we get done, or after we book the next load, I think. I mean, the yard lights just came on.
Ronald said, since when do heavy vehicles have to have a beeping while driving backwards?
Well, they don't have to. It's an option. All types of vehicles like this. I never had one on any of my trucks, but I wish that I had. just so people would know when I was backing up. Some of the places I had to go to were a little busy. And you had to worry about other drivers or other people walking around in the area where you were backing up.
Kyle Hardco said sure. And Pilot Bro is in the house, says, hey everyone, all home again.
All right, that's good news. Hope everything's okay.
Lobo 1G just joined the Flatbedders.
All right. Welcome to this adventure. Oh.
Adam says the more lights the better, but not the lights that blind other drivers.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and change the time. Do you have fatigue turned on?
Yes. No, I don't. I got fines, but that's it.
Okay, that's fine. It occurred to me that if I change the time, well, it won't affect you though. I don't believe. Well, anyway, we want to get you somewhere, or just get you turned off if that's the case. Okay, so you need some kind of special training before you could start hauling. Which load is that? I missed something. Uh-oh, Ronald, you got Nightbot got you.
Yep.
No caps. Don't type with all caps, and don't use too many emojis. But yes, answer to your question, gas, because it's considered a hazmat load. You do need a hazmat endorsement on your license, on your CDL, commercial driver license. Okay, it is morning time. I will look for a load.
Ronald has said gas?
Oh. As much gas as I have, I probably need a permit. At the very least, I should get one of them placards to put on my backside.
Kyle just joined the Discord.
All right, Kyle. Did you get past Alt Identifier? These are kind of long here. We got we got a choice of Raton, which is 321 miles, or Cheyenne, 651 miles. I'm fine with that one, actually. Let's do that. Picking up at UOP, but you can get the load from the Convoy browser as soon as it should be now.
Roland S. said, oh, come on. That's just too many carbs and veggies.
A lot of carbs, yeah. Not enough veggies.
Kyle said, get an NFPA placard for the back of your hat there.
Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Oh. Let's see where we're going for this here load. Right around the corner.
Ronald Felder said that train car is off the tracks.
You're right. Good eye.
You got a derailed train, folks.
I'd like to point out for the audience, my crash counter is still at 0.
That's what it was after your first delivery earlier, too.
Turn
Just
right.
saying. We never definitively determined if I had an accident. It just appeared that I might be.
Ryan says, Boomer, need more coffee.
Yeah, it's... I was up way too late last night.
Combine that with a 4-hour live stream earlier.
You have arrived at your destination.
And even when I got done with the game that I was doing... Oh, I gotta come around from the other side, right? Is that right?
I didn't. I just pulled through.
I gotta come in from the other side. And that's fine, it's easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Yeah, even when I got done on the farm, I had to get in and put together the live stream notification for this morning.
Kyle says I have to start doing some more gas loads instead of driving across country or to Canada to find a proper load for me.
What's a proper load for you?
Ronald gets excited anytime he hears a train. Ronald Felder, that is.
Oh. Yeah, I love the trains.
Thor says we had to attend a 1-week course in handling dangerous goods every 5 years. Adam is wondering, have you ever been to a petroleum company before to haul anything?
Yes, but not in a tanker. I went to a petroleum company at least once, anyway. I can only recall one in Baton Rouge, and backed up to a dock and loaded petroleum products. It was like motor oil, all cased up and loaded on pallets.
Turn right. Turn right.
Lubricants, things like that.
Lily's in the house says Swifty back to 0.
Uh-huh. It's a whole new live stream.
Hal says oversized, like harvesters or something.
Right.
No, I never did that. I would have liked to, but I didn't. I mean, that's a whole different business.
I think he's responding to what a proper load for him is.
Oh. Well, there's a lot of those coming out of Grand Island, Nebraska. And probably Iowa.
Ryan says the TK needs a crash counter.
He might need a couple of them. Moving up to 60.
Okay.
To which he said, hey, now. Roland S says, which do you prefer, 8 cylinders or 6 cylinders, or even 12?
What? In a truck? I don't know, the more the merrier, I guess, but I've only ever had 6. real life.
In real life, Kyle is getting his CDL for regional, not over the road.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same CDL, same training, because you got to understand it's about driving the truck. I think trainers should train more or provide more practical training as well. Not just how to back the truck, park the truck. Speed's dropping to 35 up here.
Okay.
Adam says, I did not know you can ship oil in a regular trailer and not a tanker.
Well, yeah, I mean, you buy pints of oil at the store, or even gallons of oil, for that matter, in plastic containers. That's all boxed up and palletized.
Go straight.
Ninja Cards 14 says hello.
Hello, Ninja Cards 14. Welcome to the stream. All right. Let's hope so. Thanks, Willie.
Roland S says, would you like a drone view like this, like in this computer game?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of drivers have said it'd be nice to have that drone view for when you're, and you know, be able to look on it on a tablet or something when you're backing into some tough spots, red light.
Okay.
I know I would have.
Kyle says, I'd run over that Prius. Thor hauled a lot of 12-cylinder pallets for a company called Air Liquide France.
Well, that's another example of hauling gases without using a tanker. Because almost everything comes in at some point in time comes in a smaller container. If it's for the consumer market. Oops. Turns out I can't go if I let the clutch out in neutral.
Ninja Card
Red light.
says, I see you're using Trek IR. I just ordered one. Cannot wait to get it. Looks
Oh,
like
it's
a
awesome.
Must.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a must for ATS.
Yep. It is.
Bedrock is wondering when the big challenge starts.
Either tomorrow evening or Monday. I still got to write it up. You know, one big question I have is, should we require a single load from state to state? Like, for instance, I did a load earlier today from San Francisco to Elko, Nevada. That was the only one I could find. It was a good one. Here's what I'm thinking. Is you can't always find a load that runs from whatever city you're at into that next state. Most of the time, I think you can. Red light.
Okay.
So you could look around in other cities in your vicinity. That's what I did in real life when I was a truck driver booking my own loads. I would look on a load board for loads coming out of my vicinity. I'd start with a fairly small circle radius, and I would broaden it out. If I didn't find anything worthwhile, or if I didn't find anything, then I would broaden out that radius to see how far I would have to deadhead. So we could do the same thing using the cargo market or the freight market if you don't want to use your own trailer. And let's say you're in San Francisco and you can't find a load. Well, then look out of Oakland. Can't find a load, look out of whatever other nearby, Santa Cruz or whatever the other cities are nearby. You might have to deadhead to get a load to go where you want to go. Maybe, and again, using the San Francisco example, maybe as you broaden your circle and you're trying to get to, let's say in this example, we're going from California to Colorado. There's almost never a problem finding a load to Colorado, but what if the only load you can find out of San Francisco is to Grand Junction, and what you really want to do is get to Burlington, Colorado, red light, which is on the other side of the state, because your goal is to rack up as many miles as possible. So, but you also have to think about what's the next state. So anyway, so maybe the ideal load you find to Colorado is in Sacramento, but you're in San Francisco. Now you have two choices. You can deadhead to Sacramento to go get that load, which I've done many times. Or you could find a load out of San Francisco area that goes to Sacramento. Those miles should count because you're going towards your goal. At least I think they do. That's a question. Should those count? Should that be allowed? Or should you have to deadhead? So, but I think once whatever load you get that crosses the state line, that's your load. That's where you're going. Anyway, there are just a few questions that need to be answered yet. So maybe we can get together later and talk these through. Oh, another red light.
Okay.
Ace the Driver 2 says, "Hi, Boomer."
Hey there, Ace.
Did James Guy left a like?
If you're here late, oops, oh, I rolled through the intersection. That's Diane behind me there. We are in a one-on-one convoy for the VTC. She got this opportunity because the person who won the prize declined and asked me to pass it on to the next person in line, and she was in third place in ATS last month.
Trailers or not, to keep it fair. If I have a trailer, I have more loads available to me. If not, I have to move around.
You know, that's one of the questions. I was thinking leave it up to, well, I think you ought to pick a trailer and stay with it. I do think that. Like, for instance, I found it helpful to use the curtain-sided flatbed. That's not what it's called in the US, but the tarp trailer. It's a flatbed, but you can also load The same kind of cargo you would load on a dry van trailer. Anything palletized. So anyway, there's still some questions to be answered about how we're going to, the mechanics of it.
Go straight.
We must be climbing a little uphill or something, because I'm kind of struggling to get up to 55. Maybe I should have stayed in that lower gear.
Roland S said, such a nice blue.
Thank you. Yeah, blue's my color.
Susan said, we have to do it.
You have to do what? The challenge? No. Nope, it is not required.
Willie says, thanks, Boomer. The smacks in the head were giving me a headache. Earlier, Kyle went from Kansas City to Quebec in ATS.
That seems like a good run. Now, back to the question of deadheading, or the topic of deadheading. The longest deadhead that I recall doing in real life trucking was 400 miles.
That's
And
a
that-
long way.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't even my decision. I was a company driver at the time. So the company opted, and I did that a few times to the same place. From Denver to, I think, Liberal, Kansas. Like to mix things up a little bit. Scale coming up.
Okay.
Roland S is one of
I got a red.
How high could you mount a 360
Got a green.
camera
Sorry.
Right.
on sticks on a truck?
Right.
Oh, we gotta get it's on the left.
Turn right.
Come back to that, Lurch. I didn't hear what it was.
Roland S is wondering, how high could you mount a 360 camera on a stick on a truck?
When possible.
You can't. I don't believe you can. As far as I know, you got to keep within your height restrictions. Anything above your 13.6, I think, would be considered an oversized load. I don't know that for a fact, but I believe that would be the case. You'd have to look at what the over height restrictions are for any given state. But all of the roads on the interstate and most U.S. highways are designed to allow like 14 feet, I think. Or, yeah. 14 or 15 feet, something like that, minimum. I mean, some can be much more than that, but... So there are some restrictions in that regard.
Go straight.
Ronald Felder asks, what's the convoy name called?
This one? Boomers Gamers, but you can't get in. This is we always run closed convoys on live streams.
Well, when it's a one-on-one.
No, they all are. Unless you're in the VTC or in the Discord and have access to that information. But the live streams are always closed. As in invite only, or, well, that's kind of what this is.
I was thinking more along the lines of the ones where you're like, hey, come on in, I don't intend a convoy, but it'd be nice to see some other people on the road.
Right. And who asked that?
Ronald Felder.
Okay. Is he in the
Those ones
Discord?
have got to be a part of the VTC.
Right, for this and some of our other stuff. But we also have, like, tomorrow's convoy is not part of the VTC, but I think everyone in it is in the VTC.
I believe so.
Yeah, and that is also an invite only. So you basically have to work your way up to it once you join the Discord. You don't have to be in the VTC. There are actually 2 different tracks within the Discord. And people from either track can ultimately will be able to get into one of these convoys that we do. Now this is a VTC convoy. But there are a number of members who weren't necessarily in the VTC that have convoyed. We have a process that we're still developing to vet people. Early on, when I first started doing this a year ago, I would, let anybody in, and it was problematic. There was not just because the individuals were problems, but rather it was chaotic. So, because we run mods and trying to get the mods synced up, trying to get into the Discord for comms. Yeah, it was just a nightmare.
Keep left, and then turn left.
And I need to do a better job of structuring what we're doing.
Turn left.
But when I'm on a live stream, nobody can just join. Of course he's turning. Now I can't see. Sorry, I got sidetracked with that conversation.
Market says in the EU, trucks are 15, UK are 16 with double stacked pallets. Same in Scandinavia.
Keep left.
And what does those numbers represent? That feet?
That would be my guess. Because meters would be too big, too tall.
Right. I mean, that's pretty high. Anyway, the way to get into a convoy is to join the Discord and then join in convoys within the Discord, because that's something that we do.
Roland S. says, so you've never seen a camera system like on modern cars that show all the corners so that you don't create a collision? And would you like such a system on trucks?
I've never seen it on a truck. I know that there are some camera mountings on the back of a trailer. I mean, I think it'd be great, personally. But,
Keep right, and then exit.
oh, we're exiting up here.
Okay.
Exit right.
I think the more visibility you have, the better. You know, I have a similar philosophy with respect to lights. I think the more lights you have on your truck, the better,
Right.
to a point.
Responding to Roland, Thor says, anything that makes it more safe around trucks are welcome.
Yes. Now, one problem with that, well, in the short term, is that most truck drivers don't have any say-so over what goes on their truck or trailer. So that's something that would have to be rolled out at a institutional level or mandated. I'm not much for mandates, frankly, but I do like more safety. It can be mandated by insurance companies. But another problem is that, especially with, well, not especially, almost exclusively with large companies and some smaller individuals or independents, you don't always have the same trailer. In fact, you rarely have the same trailer for more than a day. Sometimes may have several different trailers during the course of a day. So it's almost something that would have to be integrated into the trailer itself as part of it, like turn signals. And it would also have to be integrated into the truck system.
Bedrock says, so this convoy is about Diane. A little backstory, fun facts.
Well, we did do a little backstory on how she got into driving American Truck Simulator. Do you have any more to add to that, Diane?
I still live in my hometown. I have lived in Georgia for like 2 years before.
Uh-huh.
Basically, that's about it.
Turning right up here onto the freeway.
Get ready to turn right.
Do you use a steering wheel and pedals?
No, I do have it though, but I don't have it hooked up yet.
Okay.
I just use the keyboard and mouse.
Right.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, it sure is, along with head tracking.
Dilemma says a bit late, but just dropping in to say hi all.
Hey there, Silent.
Bedrock says, wow, she and RD04 Dave, both keyboard drivers. I'm impressed with the amount of miles they run on a keyboard.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, when I first started, I ran a lot of miles on keyboard and mouse. I couldn't tell you how many, but I did a lot. Every day after work. Slow traffic left lane. I was just about to pass this guy and he jumped into the left lane. I'm hopping into the left lane to see if I can get around this other guy.
Xbox gamepad.
All right,
Finally, he got
I'm clear.
And he adds, till finally I got the wheels set up. I've started with a keyboard for a while too, but never 50,000 miles in a month.
Merging traffic from the rust area.
Willie says, hi, my name is Willie, and I'm a keyboarder. Hi, Willie. JJ Man still runs the keyboard and mouse. He would love a wheel, but can't use the pedals, so he doesn't see the point.
Oh.
Ryan uses the wheel and pedals. Silent Dilemma says, imagine getting into a real truck and just finding a keyboard and mouse instead of a steering wheel.
You know, that may not be too far off. With automated trucking, it might be considered semi-autonomous trucking. I got a chance to talk to some software engineers that were working on the software for that. And in the course of the conversation, they told me that, at least initially, the trucks would be monitored by real drivers working in an office somewhere with, cubicles or whatever. On computers, they might be monitoring a small fleet of trucks, like 3 to 5 trucks, and would have the ability to take over and drive them from their workstation at any point in time. Which would help deal with some of the, the locations where the computer may have trouble navigating in and out of a situation, like bad weather, an accident that stops traffic, that then the truck would have to get maneuvered around or something.
Reagan says I use a controller because my pedals won't stay still.
Yeah, I have carpet and I still have that trouble. Man, this guy is up here all up in my grill. And almost literally up in my grill. Well, we're rolling through Raton. Oh, getting a little lag.
Ogden says, I think in the next 100 years, maybe you can drive trucks remote from PC.
Not that far off. That's what I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're
like
talking 5 to 10 years. Well, 5 to 20.
Construction vehicles, he adds.
Huh.
Swiper 1991 said I use keyboard and mouse and I have 600 hours.
Yeah, I think I did, I don't know, 300 hours? Somewhere in that vicinity. Whoa. Back in your lane.
Mega Trucking Replay says, why have a crash counter? I mean, Boomer is better than that.
I still have my incidents. My goal is to keep that at 0. How you doing on fuel?
I'm good.
Okay. I will probably have to stop. I got a green. I forgot about this scale.
Keep left.
Roland said, "Welcome back in the lane."
Red light.
Well, this would have been a good opportunity for me to get fuel while you go through the scale. All right. You know what? There's a. How far is it? Pueblo. There's a Loves. Let's see here.
Keep left.
I think I'll just slow roll for a bit, and I'll get off on the in Pueblo for that Loves.
Okay.
Willie says, "Motion time, Boomer."
Yep.
Thor says, "The first ETS I steered with a mouse, tried with controller, but as a former trucker, I need a wheel and pedals."
Amen, brother. I can't do controller. I mean, I guess I got about a quarter tank, but I may as well top off.
JJ Man says, "I tried with the Xbox controller, I just couldn't get it right."
I can't imagine being able to get it right. Ah.
Roland asks, "Would a lane alert be annoying for truckers?"
Yes. Yes. Easy answer.
I think that would be going off every 5 seconds.
Yeah. I didn't have one in any truck that, you know, that I drove over the road. But later on, when I was working for Penske Truck Leasing, they had them in their newer trucks. Drove me nuts. And I wasn't driving over the road. I was just driving locally around town. That thing would go off all the time. There's a disable button for it, but it turns itself back on after a while.
Pilot Bros says, "I've driven with Xbox controller. It's not bad at all."
I will take your word for it. The speed limit drops to 55 up here at Pueblo.
Okay.
Duke 3 had to majorly reconfigure to use the keyboard. His W and S keys were worn out from first-person shooter use.
Smack in the face.
Ow. Ryan says, "Hey Boomer, do you think you will ever stream on Twitch?"
You know, I don't know. I'm not planning to. I shouldn't say never, but I just don't plan to. I thought about it at one point in time, but I decided I would just focus on YouTube.
Left.
Wait, this isn't it, is it? No.
When it says there goes that heading again.
Yeah. I mean, there's a fuel stop over here, but I want to go to the truck stop, and that's coming up next. Exit 104.
Gotcha. I'm at exit 100 right
Well, you're right behind me then.
now. Yep.
See, there's the placard I ought to have on my backside right there.
JJ Man says, I had a friend who drove, and his company put him in one of those video game trucks, as he called it, with all the alarms, and he threatened to quit if they didn't put him back in an older truck.
Yeah.
Keep left, and then turn left. Green remain. Go straight.
Night Rider cam.
What's all that horn beeping going on over there? What, did he see me hanging off the side of the truck there? What? What the heck?
What?
Every truck I go by starts beeping her horns, flashing her lights. Oh,
Do you have your lights on?
no. Yeah, I did. What did I just hit?
JJ
There
Man
was
says your truck
nothing.
is too loud. You're setting off the alarms.
Wow. There was nothing there. And yet, I hit something.
Pilot Bro says, oh, the 90s, when all color alarms went off if the wind blew. Roland S says, are engine brakes automatic?
No. You have to turn them on. I mean, I've got a setting in the options where when I step on the, you know, when I'm stopping or whatever, it's called auto engine brake. I don't know if any trucks have that. What is the deal? That's bizarre. Anyway, if I'm going fast enough and I step on the brakes, that was auto, but that's not normal. I mean, not in my experience. But there's an option in the game where you can tell it to do that. Now, one thing that is automatic, or can be automatic, is when you're on cruise control, you can enable your engine brake switch. And if you get going a little too fast, like over 3 miles an hour, or whatever you set it at, could be 5, then the cruise control will basically release temporarily and the engine brake will kick on. Anytime, like I can have my engine brake on all the time, and a lot of drivers do. Okay, like right now it's on, but it's not engaging because I'm have my foot on the accelerator. Do you hear that? As I lifted off the accelerator in order to shift into the split gear, it kicks in. I don't want it to do that. The process of shifting manual transmission when you have a 13 or an 18 speed with split gears, you have, like right now we're in 7 low. When we go to 7 high, I flip a switch on my shifter, and then I let off the accelerator, and then it flips. I don't know how the mechanics of it work, but anyway, yeah. So if you got the engine brake on, like I do right now, and I let off the accelerator,
said that would explain my engine brake always engaging automatically because my cruise is always on.
And your engine brake is on. Your engine brake has to be engaged for that to happen. So either you've got that switch enabled, like I've got here, I've got the retarder enabled. So if I'm in cruise control and I get going too fast, then the cruise control will enable the retarder to help slow the truck down a little bit. Oh, I should have advanced the time.
Rick Rashid says hi, chat.
Hey there, Rick.
Ogden says there's a pipe that takes the exhaust gases back to the combustion chamber.
Okay. Looks like we're coming into Denver, southern suburbs. That means the speed limit's going to drop to 55 up ahead. Well, you're back there a little ways. I will slow down. Now it's 60. I'm going to drop to 55.
says he's got a Nadenthal issue. I
Ruh-roh.
have to talk about it later. Oh, issue leasing.
Well, the answer's the same. Gotta talk about it later.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. Speeding up to 55 then. Yeah, I get to yakking about answering some question and I lose track of what I'm doing otherwise. So Diane, when you're driving or running loads, do you have any philosophy about what you're doing or how you're going about it?
No, not really. I just I actually just let my mind just be in the game more or less.
You do sightseeing in different parts of the country?
Oh yeah, because this is the only way I'll be able to do it most of the time. So yeah, I put up my driver's license almost 11 years ago.
Really? You don't drive?
Yep. Nope.
At all? Not even your own car?
Don't have one.
Wow.
Well, my home city that I live in, we got buses, so I usually just take a bus.
Okay.
Johnny Hansen is in the house.
Hey, Johnny. Do you have a favorite part of the maps? A favorite state?
I like Oregon and Washington.
Very, very pretty, very scenic.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been to either state in real life?
No, I've been to, I think it was North and South Dakota. I've been to Indiana, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Georgia.
Okay. Well, thinking of North and South Dakota, if you've seen one, you've seen them both.
Oh yeah.
Except for a few specific things, they're about the same. Our picking up speed is 65.
Okay.
So you like to just get in the truck and drive?
Pretty much, yeah. I usually do the long hauls more than I do the short ones, but I do the short ones if I have to. So.
Yeah, always preferred long haul. Well, I need to find somewhere to pull off and
Keep left.
advance the time to morning.
Okay.
I think there's another scale coming up. Well, we've only got 58 miles to go. Well, I'd like to have daylight, though, when we get there. I got a green.
Green.
We are green.
Keep left.
Do you have any particular types of loads you like to run?
I usually try to do flatbed or tankers. So
Keep left.
the heavier, the better for me, I guess.
Really? Whoa.
Yeah.
Watch out, buddy. Watch out for that merging traffic on the right.
I got him.
So you like heavy loads?
Yeah.
What do you like about them?
Just the massive size of them.
Yeah. The challenge.
Oh yeah, best challenge.
Any particular type of a flatbed load that you like, or just flatbed in general?
Just flatbed in general.
Ryan says, Diane, do you use the Truckee app?
No, I don't.
I believe we are coming up on Wyoming, which means port of entry. That is a loud train.
A baptism person says, is there no need to sleep in convoy, or did you turn it off?
Port of entry coming up. The with convoy mode, you don't actually sleep. Oh, this is our exit. Wow, I didn't know that. Because of the multiplayer aspect of it. We got a roundabout?
I got a red light.
Really? Okay. Shoot. Well, so it's this way. I guess we'll be coming back.
Finding new route.
Oh, you took the wrong turn.
It said wait, port of entry this way. She's got it red.
Roland S. said, roundabout in the USA? That's not common.
No, but there's a lot of them. Really, there is. All right, I'll take this opportunity to advance the clock then.
Recomputing. Turn right.
GG Man says, on the earlier live stream, you had an extended train mod. Did it not work out? I have it now, and it doesn't seem to work for me.
I use it quite a bit extensively on my solo profile. I like it. It's not every train. Are they not moving? Oh, we lost you. Oh, there you are. You move your mic?
Oh, yep, I moved it. Sorry. Okay, you can go.
Yes, Roland, if you could just advance the clock in real life.
So back to the train mod thing. We don't use it in the convoy profiles.
Exit right.
In a convoy scenarios, with a few exceptions, everyone has to have the same mods. The exception to that, and it was introduced in game version 1.46.
Exit left.
You can have optional mods. And so I'm actually using 3 optional mods. Two of them are engine sound mods. So I don't think that Susan has those, and so she can't hear. I doubt she can hear my engine sounds. Diane, I'd be interested to know if you can hear my loud engine sounds. And then my truck skin, which is a custom truck skin mod, Susan can't see it. From her perspective, I'm driving a white truck. Is that? Am I hitting that? Uh-oh, I'm hitting. Yeah, I gotta back up.
I'm just gonna push this car out of the way.
There's my crash counter.
Trucker King said Diane, not Susan.
What?
I don't know.
Did I say Susan?
Yeah.
My bad. My apologies to you both.
And Susan said, I can hear your truck.
Right, because you're in the audience. But I don't think Diane can hear it because she doesn't have the sound mod.
No, I can't hear it.
And my truck is probably white to her.
Yes.
Bogdan said, you like DDI?
DDI? You mean Detroit Diesel? That's just what engine goes in this truck, or is an option.
Crash counter went to 1. Diamond diverging intersection.
Yeah. So Diane, the other question I was going to ask you had about your name. Now, your handle in here is Night Witch, but another name that you have for your for YouTube that you've used, and also on Discord, is this lane, right lane ends. Brianna.
Yeah, that is my warlock name on World of Warcraft.
Oh. So it's gaming related then.
Yes.
Like a trucking replay says, I can hear your engine 3 states over.
Like that?
Baptist says the East Coast can hear his truck.
Turn left, and then keep left.
Better says, and it still sounds good 3 states over.
That's right. It still doesn't sound as good as Bedrock's.
JJ Man says, so the JC engine sound pack still works? I thought it went bye-bye.
No, it still works. It's just not getting as much support as it used to.
Baptism asks, are the mods from the workshop or the internet?
It's workshop.
Well, are you asking about certain mods or just mods in general? Because some of them are from the internet.
All of the mods we're using are workshop mods except for our custom mods. Like my truck skin. And that's in-house. Trucker King is our resident modder. Well, skin modder.
Who says I hear you're trucking in another country? Super chat from Thor. Need to show my name on top, if only for a short time.
Thank you, Thor.
Valid dilemma. Your truck is loud enough to break the laws of physics so they can hear it on the International Space Station. And Ryan says I can hear your truck in Canada. Bedrock says it sounds like a real truck.
It does. Yeah, Pilot shared a video with me of from a real truck that had this same engine, and it sounds identical to that truck. It sounds good.
He says, I did?
Didn't you? Ooh, I have shout-outs to do. The Driving Gamer was here. David H74, Ipswich, Matthew Roth, Willie Thornton, Johnny Hansen is in the house. Dobbs is here, I think. Well, I thought you did, Pilot Bro. Harris Lynn, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Talk about it. MKA Transportation. Oh, that guy is loud. Louder than my truck.
Bedrock says, Pilot, he's confused. It was TK that shared the clip.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm old and senile, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Boomister, Mike Kildare, Jason Kempthorne, Troken, Marcus Randolph, Luke Rossi, Justin Burns, Farlander, Mouse 888, Ulysses S. Grant, Aaron, Years, Green Blocks, Picard Gaming, Grumpy Gruntpaw Gaming, James Gipe, Truck Gamer 43, Bjarn Vidar Itri, What the Fox Say Zero. My tablet is dying over here. I got 5% battery life left. Avnish Awashti, Dayan B, Robert Quilter, AWR 1050, Cameron Goss, JC Drives, Lurch Games, We Rang, Chris T, Rick Rashid, Tazamified, Robert Alexander, Humor Musical Light, Bruce A, Lud, Devastator 1942, Tazzy 291, David C, Timothy Parrish, Kari 263, Darren Romaine, Gordy Pitzel, Doom 3, David Singh. I gotta have a drink of water now.
And TK just
my
gifted
God.
another membership.
David Harris, a repeat offender. Congratulations, David Harris. Thank you, Trucker King. Ron Stoffel, Andrew Black, Outback Jack, Dirk B999, Ryusaki, our top ETS driver for February, Manny Oy, Jennifer Roth, RD Maynard 57, K Blake Wee, Charles Payne, SPK Gaming, Dustin Simbro, Wolf Gaming, Trucking for Life, Noah Long, Walter D, Zynor, and Trucker King with the super sticker, Hivu Bibbin, Herbert Harris, Reaper of Souls 894, Daryl, Victor, Vigner Hodgson, Furious Dragon 2356, Zane Rahman, Joseph Mesmer, Koa Gamer, Waiter, Stiggy Sticks 122, Dark Storm, Trucking Kid, John Otter, Aaron Edwards, Keith Searcy, and all the people that I have not updated on this list since yesterday, or including yesterday. I got a bunch of updates to do thanks to all of you contributors. Bedrock and Trucker King. Speaking of, I should add the Triple Crown trailer train. I don't know what that is. Sounds interesting though. So we got Trucker King's got the top 2 spots on the overlay. And David Harris is the most recent member. And then we've got, what is that? ML Hitzman? I don't know.
That's the baptism guy.
Oh, is the most recent subscriber. So, let's fly in here. Diane, everyone.
Made it for 4 minutes. Wee.
I thought you were here all this time. Oh, Xbox thing. Xbox gamer tag. Okay. So,
I'll just call you baptism.
yeah. Diane, any comments or I don't know. Anything? Parting words of wisdom. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. And I'm usually the quiet one, so you probably won't hear much from me on the mic. So
you are the quiet one, but and it seemed like it was tough to get you in here, but I'm glad we did.
yeah, my brother helped out with that. So
Oh, good. Well, hope to get you in some other convoys within the Discord, and then in a future convoy like this, and even your own custom truck skin. Is that the only truck that you drive?
basically, yeah.
Okay.
An ATS.
Right. Oh, what do you drive in Euro truck?
Scania.
Scania. Yeah, I like the Scania. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. I'm pretty pooped. It's been a long day. I'm just thinking about a comment Trucker King made last night when he was ragging on me about being up so late last night. You got a long day, Carl. Doesn't leave me alone, but he was right. Long day today. Just because you're right doesn't make you right, by the way. So let's take a look. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Get back out of there. So you guys can continue to see that while I pull up Trucks Book and see Where are we? Neither of us had any miles before we started. Well, you must have. No, I'm looking at the wrong person. Oh yes. So we each put on. Well, Diane, you got 1,153 miles. I got 1,155. Not sure why the 2 mile difference. Must be some kind of a rounding thing. And we are rocking and rolling as a group. We do have 89 drivers now. Not everyone is active. We are still in 10th place. We have currently, what did you say earlier, Lurch? Did you say something about 800,000?
Yeah, 800,882, I think it was.
We have 791,000. Where did you see that?
That was on the right-hand side.
For the company profile?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. That includes 17,000 race miles. You have to click on the real miles.
Okay.
791,000. See, we're always learning here. And as a group, we've delivered 1,147 loads. That's a lot of freight. A lot of freight. And I would say that a big, instead of guessing, how many loads has Diane done?
Oh, now you're
No.
putting me on the spot.
Hello, you're right here in the front of the picture. 27. How many real miles? 30,000. No race miles. Yay, Diane has no race miles. Race miles don't count. So she's got 27 loads. I'm afraid to look at my profile. I have, wait, what? I have 40. How do I have more? Oh, because you do long runs.
Yep.
I've done a lot of short runs. Or short to medium. Yeah. How many miles did you have? 30,000 something? I already forgot. 30,510. And I have 20,486. Yeah. You got me on miles. And it's miles that make the difference, not loads.
Right.
All right, everyone. I'm going to wrap it up here. I need to take a break. And then I needed to get with Rick Rashid. Is that right? Or is he done for the night? I don't even know. I'm tired.
Haven't seen anything from him recently. And he's not in the farm sim chats.
He may have called it a night. It's late for him. It's like 11:30 for him. Okay. TK, I do want to get with you on a different matter. And that is it, folks. Let me just remind you to like and subscribe. How are we doing on likes, by the way? We got 47 people in here. We got 62 likes. Okay, I guess we got most of them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on notifications of future videos and live streams coming up. Just a quick reminder. I don't know if I told everybody at the beginning of the stream, I am not streaming next weekend. I am streaming. Okay. I am streaming a convoy tomorrow, and we are doing triple low boys. It's going to be neat. And there's one more membership from TK. If you don't know what, oops.
Mr. Clouds 8.
All right, you should be able to see this in my stream. This is a triple low boy. So 3 axles up front, 3 axles in the back of the low boy, and 3 axles on the Stinger. Mr. Clouds 8. All right. Made it. Yeah, Pug, you made it to the end. This is the end, says the doors. That is it. I am wrapping it up here, which I've already said. Now I'm just rambling. Why am I turning around? Oh, there we go. Because I moved my mouse as I was switching out of the whatever. It doesn't matter. Good night, everyone.